You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello my friends, welcome to episode 32 of our Glasgow Rangers Master League series on PES 2019. Bromo18 here as always, and you join us today in a double header once again. This time around though, it will be two away trips, one against Hearts and the other against our old foes St Mirren, who seem to just have my number in this series, as does Nikolai Brock-Madsen. The ever great Nikolai Brock-Madsen, as I'm sure you all know. Yeah, it was positive last episode. Of course, if you haven't watched that, go and check that one out first. We had transfer deadline day, and then we faced off against Aberdeen, and it was a resounding win, 4-1 in the end. Much better performance after going 1-0 behind. The performance, the players woke up, and the performance was much better, and we managed to get the result. It was a strangely positive episode, which you know, we haven't had a lot of over the past, you know, couple of weeks or so. So yeah, now the reason I'm basically just going straight into the next two games after the Aberdeen one is that Aberdeen game is the only game that I've played on PES since the patch. I've literally played no other games of PES. So I know I just want to just test out the patch still. You know, couldn't learn a whole lot in one game. You need to play a lot more to really test out what the changes are and if it's actually worked or not. So yeah, I just thought let's just keep with the momentum and just keep testing it out, see what my thoughts on it are and stuff. Do be sure to let me know in the comments if you're playing PES on a regular what your thoughts are on the patch. Have you noticed a change? Is it more positive for you since the release of Data Pack 2.0? Let me know and I'll get back to you. Always delighted to hear your comments, get your feedback. Absolutely love it. So keep them coming in, and yeah, as I say, I'll get back to you. Moving on to the game at hand today though, we have a tough tie against Hearts. If I have a look at the league table, I believe they're 4th in the division. If we just check the standings on, no, that's an absolute lie, they are 7th. So yeah, they've dropped off actually. St Mirren, in fact, who are our next opponents afterwards, are actually higher. So yeah, surprising to see that. They'll be disappointed with the season they're having so far. Let's see. I'm still expecting them to put it on us. Here is the team, the lineup. It's the same team that started in the last game. We want to keep the continuity going. The fitness is fine, so let's keep it going. The one change you'll have noticed though is that Vitinho now is a central midfielder. Just wanted to drop this off. Just slightly getting outnumbered in the middle of the park, especially on the break attacks and stuff. I just wanted to drop him off a little bit just so we can sort of even those numbers up a bit. Don't forget, in this formation, the free frontmen do tend to stay up front. So yeah, we need to try and get as much support as we can to the defence. So that's the one change. He's still 75 rated, still, you know, green in that position. So yeah, I have no problem with him being here. His stats are perfectly fine for it. So yeah, it's that's it really. If we have a look at the Hearts team very quickly, not too many, you know, surprises. The likes of Naismith, maybe you'd expect to be in there. Maybe Christoph Bearer over Aaron Hughes, Colin Doyle as well. This must be a glitch how the goalkeepers keep getting changed, which they haven't actually, you know, identified and, you know, sort of eradicated the problem in the patch. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating really. I'd prefer to take the full teams. In fact, there are a few actually. Maybe that's a stamina issue. I'm just wondering if, you know, why they've got likes of these 63 rated midfielders and stuff. Might be a stamina thing. So yeah, important to bear that in mind. Hopefully we can take advantage. So yeah, that's about it. Without further ado, let's begin. Oh guys, I do apologise. I forgot to ask you this at the start of the video, but I put it out on my Twitter. Well, as of uploading this yesterday, I asked people if I was thinking about doing a Football Manager 2019 series. Of course, the beta's already out. The full game will be released pretty soon, depending on when you're watching this. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a series. What do you guys think? Would you like to see a Football Manager series? I don't know. I would have liked to have done a Rangers series, but I'm not going to do that because, you know, we've already got one on PES, so it doesn't make sense to be doing 2 Rangers at once. Otherwise, that would have been cool. But yeah, let me know. And we'll see how it goes as well. Maybe I'll leave a poll somewhere here and you can let me know. But yeah, without further ado, let's now get into the game. Couldn't show you the cutscene beforehand because I had Rangers doing the huddle, so I do apologise about that. McTominay, he's got that run there. Yarmolenko goes for the give and go. Vitinho will go for goal. Forces a save from the substitute goalkeeper. Reserve goalkeeper, should I say. Morelos makes that run. And he's got the overlapping of 2 players. And he's going to try and drill it across to Yarmolenko. It's a good run. And the goalkeeper saves. It was sort of straight at him, but the build-up play was good there. Can we try and build on that now? In fact, Hearts are going to look to counter us. We deal well with it, though, and we can go again. Ball gets to McTominay now. And he spotted Morelos. Morelos comes out to Yarmolenko. He'll whip it in to Morelos. Oh, he's hit the post on the rebound. Shoot. Shoot. Yes, thank God for that. I was spamming the B button. You might have heard it there. He was sort of dallying on the ball, but thankfully it doesn't matter too much. We still get the goal, and it was good build-up play again. We originally had that chance for Yarmolenko. Then, of course, Hearts tried to hit us on the break, no less, and we dealt with it really well. Went on to the attack again. Took back control, and we've you know just done superbly well. Morelos is unlucky with the first shot, as you can see. He gets a little tussle from the defender, which I think might put him off. But hopefully, there's the outside. I didn't notice that. It was actually an outside of the foot cross from Yarmolenko. And yeah, what a start he's having to his career so far at Rangers in the first couple of games or so. That is Hearts 0, Rangers 1. Comes to Vitinho. Oh, Vitinho's still got the ball, and he'll go for goal here. Forces a good save from the keeper. And that's half time. Yeah, I mean, it will do. It will certainly do. The win is the most important thing, isn't it? And so far we've got that. Nothing wrong with the stamina at the moment, so we're just going to keep it as it is. That's the wrong player, but thankfully it comes off. And away we can go. Lukaku looks to whip it in. Yarmolenko. Whoa, what a header that was. It's a good save in the end from the goalkeeper. He's all over the place, Yarmolenko is, and it's actually working out well. Oh, Sutter does really well against his former club. Fotheringham, that's poor, but thankfully we managed to deal with it. And what build-up play this could be now. It's brilliant 1-2. That is absolutely phenomenal build-up play. And it leads to Morelos being in. He'll have to go on his own. Forces the save from the keeper. Needed that run from Lukman. Didn't quite get it early enough. And he had to go his own, but he's won the corner. That build-up play was absolutely brilliant. One-touch stuff. Give and go. Really impressive. That's a brilliant header from Katic. And Yarmolenko, he'll go to Morelos here. It's just a load of quick interchanges. He's got the space. Turn and shoot. It's too slow. It's well too slow, that was. I was holding down right on the analog stick for ages for him to turn. It took so long then. And that's really cost us. He had so much space to get the shot away. It does force a corner, though. And you'll have noticed that, you may have noticed that the stamina is taking a real beating here in the second half. Look, red's all over the place. I think we really need to sort that out. We're going to bring Arfield on, and we're going to bring Koulibaly on as well. Lukaku's having a really, really good game, but I don't know, does the stamina worry me? Perhaps. And you know what? Perhaps we'll go for Ibe instead and replace him for Lukman. We're going to go with that. 3 changes. We need to try and freshen it up because I feel like it will cost us otherwise. Whips it in. Oh, it's bobbling about. The Hearts defenders have committed, and Arfield should perhaps do better there. Got free space. A bit like, it reminds me a bit of that offside trap they tried to play in real life a few weeks ago against Rangers, and it didn't work out as well. Left everyone free in the box. Comes to Yarmolenko. Needs a... Yes, he does. There we go. Tavernier on the ball. Cuts it back to Yarmolenko. What are the options? Our field's open. He's got loads of space to drive into. Opens up for him. He'll go for goal from here. What a finish that is. And it's 2-0. Surely we finish the game now. That is certainly in the late 80s. The space opens up for him. Hearts have committed men forward and they're not tracking back. Look at that. They've got like 5 men forward and they're just not bothered to track back. That's disappointing really for the AI. I don't really like to score goals like that. We've had a problem in the past. But thankfully it's still a good goal from Scott Arfield's you know, position though. Perspective. Really nice finish indeed. Rifles it into the right hand corner, and this is going to be a really resounding win. Oh, there's that run of Lukaku. Lukaku will drive in now. He's going to go for goal himself. Skims past the well, across the face of goal. What will he do with the ball? Doesn't have a whole lot of options. Oh, he spotted that run of Morelos. What a run that is. It's a great ball. Oh, what's happening? It's tabbed out. This isn't good. Doesn't matter. I don't know if the video's messed up there, guys, or not. I'm not quite sure. But thankfully, it's all still going. It tabbed out for a minute, just randomly. And thankfully, I'd already had the shot, though. Hopefully, it didn't cost me. But yeah, it's a good win in the end, guys. 2-0. We were firmly in control, 62% possession and a lot of shots as well. That's much better performance. The sort of thing we're looking for from the players. The sort of football we've really been trying to promote. And I think the additions of Celtic of Drew. Scratch that for a minute. Celtic of Drew against Hibernian, which means it's back to 2 points. That's massive. And yeah, that's it's a really good day at the office for us. Well done to Hibs for holding them, because you know it seems to be a thing that most teams are struggling with, as always. Next up we have St Mirren away. But yeah, as I was just saying, I think the 2 new signings have really helped us to sort of finally implement the sort of style of football that we're trying to play, trying to be, you know, confident in our build-up, not wasteful. Play it out from the back, etc. So yeah, it's working out really well so far. I'm going to go away, I'm going to do the team for this St Mirren game, and then I'll be back with you shortly. So welcome back, guys. I have now done the team, and I'll show you as follows. Just one change. Jordan Ibe comes in for Adamo Lookman. The fitness is fine, to be honest, so I didn't see a need to replace. I just want to keep the momentum, keep the positivity. Lookman is on a downwards arrow, so I decided not to play him. Jordan Ibe, on the other hand, is very good, very promising. So we give that Sutter. I don't know why his arrow is down, because he was brilliant last game. He was absolutely class. So I'm just ignoring it because of that issue. It doesn't make much sense for it to be downwards. Thankfully, it's not major. It's not a red one though. It's just orange. So yeah, we're gonna stick with it. Meanwhile, for St Mirren, he plays, you know who plays up front, and he's a captain as well. So I'm not going to lie to you, I've had enough of him. I've had enough of not being able to beat St Mirren. I don't really like having these bogey teams. We managed to deal with Aberdeen, who've been a bit of a bogey team for us throughout this series now. Can we do the same to St Mirren? Hopefully so, because I've just had enough of Nikolai Brotmadsen. So yeah. Nothing much more to say. Let's get into the game. Away we go then, guys. Tavernier catch up to it. Oh, what? press pass, and he just sort of, like, I don't even know what he did. McTominay, can he get the ball to Yarmolenko? He can. What a ball that is. And away we can go now. Andriy Yarmolenko cutting in on his left foot. He'll go for goal. Forces the save. That wasn't the best option, to be honest. I should have tried to maybe cut back. Maybe try and fake shot it, perhaps. We had the two runners coming in. I mean, they were sort of marked, really. The marking was good from the St Mirren defenders. Nevertheless, we've won a corner from it. Ball comes out to Tavernier. Spots Lukaku there. Looks to help it on. He's got that run back. That's a lovely reverse pass. I shouldn't have shot. Didn't think quick enough there. Morelos at the dying second had just sort of burst into a little bit of space, and he was still onside. Should have played it along, but nevertheless, the build-up play was good. And we can go again here. I was marking him all the way and still didn't manage to get the ball. Really disappointing. Locked him down though. And away we can go again. Now can we hit some Mirren on the break? They didn't commit too many men forward, but he's still got the space. McTominay now. Looks for Ibe out wide. And he's got that run of Vitinho. Cuts it back. Brilliant play. Go for goal. It's sort of bobbled in. That may have taken a deflection. Vitinho with the goal though. He will claim it. Lovely cut back from him. The build-up play on the break was really, really impressive. Ibe sends a run through. Vitinho here. It's a brilliant cut back. Might take a deflection from the goalkeeper. It just sort of looked like it because as a shot, it seemed to sort of take some pace off the shot, and then it was sort of bobbled or so. The build-up play though, nevertheless, was something really impressive. Can't really tell from that angle. So yeah, well, I guess we'll never know. But never mind. It's St Mirren 0, Rangers 1, and Vitinho gets himself on the score sheet. And that's half-time, guys. 1-0 at the moment. Sort of died off, really, towards the end of the half. I'm actually going to make a change here. Going to take McTominay off. And we're going to bring on Ovia Jaria. Try and get some more creativity into the midfield. Not quite safe yet, this lead. And I would like to extend it. Watch this. Through ball out on the wide. That was it. What are you doing? Oh no. It's not him again, is it? Oh dear God. Never mind. It was all going well up until that point. Sort of spot the ball, and then Lukaku sort of, I'm not sure what he does. He sort of stretches, and then he, touches the ball away. That's there. What I'm on about, and then just sort of stays there really. No one on him. Katic backs away for some reason, and he has scored yet again. So, yeah. Pings it out wide to Jordan Ibe. Give and go. Here it is. The low ball. Oh, Jaria. What was that? Really, really poor from him. Kaku pounces forward onto it. He's looking for the ball of Morelos. Got that ball. No options whatsoever. Morelos will go by himself. No, he shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Press finesse. And for some reason, he doesn't try and curl it round him. He just shoots it straight at him. Really disappointing. The build-up play was great from him. But the finish has let him down massively. As Vitinho looks to whip in this ball. Doesn't come to anything. This really isn't good. We're supposed to be chasing the game here. And we're not doing enough. Vitinho again knackered. He'll have to come off. Arfield will come on. What else is there to do? Not a whole lot more, really. Not much on the bench at all in terms of attacking impetus. We'll have to go with that for now. Oh, no one jumps for some reason. Come on, guys, wake up. Goes over to Ibe. And the defender's peeled off Arfield here. Arfield got Yarmolenko. And there it is. Run over to the away fans, my friends. Andriy Yarmolenko once again coming up big. Every single game so far that he's played, He's had some sort of impact, and is the best we could do. Arfield peels off that defender. He doesn't know whether to stick or twist, and Arfield's able to run in. Yarmolenko peels off his man. Really, really well done. His movement has been absolutely phenomenal. Gotta say, his movement has been really, really good. It's well, you know, as you've seen, it's been the cause of so many goals since he's come in, like most of them. And it's much better, much better. Tavernier claims. As I was hold on to the ball here. No, what are you doing? The pass was right in front of you. Why have you gone that far? Oh no. Get rid of it. We do so. It's got to be full time. Yes, it is. That was a much more nervier game than the previous two. Started to notice a few more errors in that game, but thankfully we got the win. That's all that matters, guys. As I keep mentioning, keep emphasising it. Just build the momentum and just keep getting the 3 points on the board. The performances will come like they did in the last game, for example. They'll be there all, you know, most of the time. Sometimes you've just got to try and grind out a win. And that's what happens. Hearts actually smashed Hibs in the Edinburgh derby. Celtic beat Kilmarnock. So the league table looks the same from our perspective anyway. Still 2 points behind Celtic. But yeah, a much more positive episode. Ajaria has gone up to a 74, which is always great to see. And it means that we are now in the week of the Juventus game. And that will be saved for next episode. Haven't decided if it will be double header or just Juventus, but we'll see, guys. We shall see. But for now, I think it's time to leave it there. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a much more fun episode to record, I've got to say, as I just try and just go to save the game here. Make sure. Yeah, no, not much raging, if any. There was no raging. A couple of you know, sort of disappointing moments where you give the ball away and things like that, but as you know, you always have that. Brock Madsen returns to the top 3 goal scoring charts somehow, so we need to try and change that as soon as possible. But apart from that, yeah, really positive, and it's good to get some wins on the board. Let me just quickly end it by going back onto the standings just so you can get one last look. Yeah, really promising stuff, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like on it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more regular gaming content. Check out CD Keys for all the cheapest, latest offers on games and codes. Use the affiliate link in the description below, and you know, they give me a little kickback, and it supports the channel. I'm really grateful for everyone who has been doing that, and hopefully it can continue as we go into the run up to Christmas now. Lots more games coming out, lots more offers as well. So on that note, guys, it's time to end there. So until next time, I'm Bromwell18, and I'll see you soon.